Good day, my people, my people, my people. My name is Chief Strongblood. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son. I am the diaspora machismo. My people, as usual, I come to give an update as to my protest. Today was another beautiful day for a protest. It has been overcast and the wind have been blowing a little chilly. So I put on my sweater and I came out and I completed my task for today. My people, there's something I want to bring to your attention. Remember, you are not going to hear this thing anywhere else. Why? Because the people are afraid to speak about these things. And not only that, these things are revealed to me by the Spirit of the Most High God. The revelation of these things to me is because the Most High God knows that I am faithful to Him and He can trust me to deliver that which His people need to hear without fear. My people, the most secretive nation in the entire world is the Caucasian nation. They keep everything about themselves under wraps. They create books about every nation of the world because they went into their countries, they steal their culture, their history, and all of the valuable documents they have about themselves. But nobody knows anything about the Caucasians. Most of us are at a loss as to where they came from, how they get here, because they don't look like any other nation on the earth. My people, the nation of Islam have been pontificating on the existence of the Caucasians and where they came from for quite a long while. The original leader of the nation of Islam, Elijah Muhammad, referred to the Caucasians as devils, but he cannot qualify the accusation he's making about the Caucasians. Mr. Farrakhan, Thomas Louis Farrakhan, also followed in the footsteps of his teacher, and he called the Caucasians devils, but he cannot qualify that allegation he make against the Caucasians. He got members of his theological team to do research, and they came up with a book. The truth is, the information is in Farrakhan's book about the Caucasians is erroneous. Everything you need to know about the Caucasians can be found in the Bible. Everything. But you see what happened? Those little buggers are so tricky. They changed their names. And because of their name change, and because they have erased everything about themselves from the history of the world, it makes it a little complicated. But the Most I have promised that everything that are in the dark will come to light. Listen to what happens. You are going to hear the voice of a guy passing here. That's one of the slaves that the Caucasians send to try to interrupt. He's always on the other top. But let us go. Now, in Genesis chapter 2, verse 15, after Satan deceived the first couple, Adam and Eve, and the Most High spoke to Adam and he spoke to Eve, he spoke to the devil. He declared to the devil that the seed of the woman is going to bruise his head, and the devil is going to bruise his heel. He also said that he is going to put enmity put confusion between the seed of the devil and the seed of the woman. Remember, he didn't say the seed of Eve. Eve was the only woman that existed at the time. Her husband Adam was the only man that existed at the time. But he didn't say the seed of Eve. He said the seed of the woman. This was the very first parable in the Bible. It was the first catastrophic event that occurred in the Bible. And it was the first parable that was given by the Most High. And this parable came from the mouth of the Most High God himself. It didn't come through a prophet. It didn't come through a disciple. It came from the Most High God himself. The Most High God was saying when he made this declaration that there will be confusion between the seed of the woman and the seed of the devil. He was saying that Satan is going to have children on the earth. Yes, the devil is going to have a nation upon the earth. This parable came to pass in Genesis chapter 25, verse 25 and 26, with the birth of Jacob and Esau. Remember, Jacob and Esau are the sons of Isaac. Their mother was Rebekah. When Rebekah got pregnant, Rebekah had a tumultuous pregnancy. She went to the Most High God and she inquired as to why her pregnancy was so devastating. She asked the woman around her, and the woman said, no, we never had nothing, no experience like that. Did that move her to go to the Most High God? The Most High God told her, 2 nations is in your womb. 2 nations, 2 different people is in your womb. What does this mean? Remember, sometime later, Rebekah's grandson had 12 sons and 1 daughter. That is Jacob. And Jacob's 12 sons and 1 daughter came from 4 different mothers. But yet, they were one nation, one people. They were called the Israelites. So here we have, Rebekah is having twins. She only knew 1 man, but her twins were 2 nations. And we see at the birth of these 2 twins, as is outlined in Genesis chapter 25, verse 25 and 26. One of them came out red and hairy all over. And the other, no description was given to him, because the other child looked like every child or every individual that existed in that period of time. My people, this was the inception or the birth of the first Caucasians, Esau. This took place according to the Caucasians' timeline of history in BC 2006. So therefore, the first Caucasians came into existence in BC 2006. The question you may be asking here is, how do I know that Esau is the father of the Caucasians or the Edomites? Well, we know that Esau is the father of the Edomites. We also know, according to, I think it's in Genesis chapter 36, verse 15, it spoke of the dukes of Esau and not the prince of Esau. Esau had 11 dukes, and Magdiel was one of those dukes. Now, when you go to the very popular book, the Encyclopedia Britannica, the Encyclopedia Britannica says that Herod, the Roman king that ruled over Palestine and Israel when Jesus was alive, was an Edomite. And we know Herod was a full-blooded Roman. So what they're saying here is that Herod was an Edomite. Now, when we go to the book, one of the publication of the Jews, another set of the Caucasians, it says, in discussing 14 facts you must know about Esau, fact number 12 says that Esau is the progenitor of the Romans. He identified the Duke of Esau, Magdiel, as the father of the Romans. And since Esau had 11 dukes, what does that mean? That the other dukes were responsible for colonizing the other parts of Europe. So here we see the Caucasians are the Edomites. The Israelites are the children of slaves. Yet the Caucasians hate the so-called brother, the Israelites. Now, the question is, how is it possible for Rebecca to have two nations in a room? That means Rebecca's children, although they were twins, Jacob and Esau, they had two different fathers. The father of Esau was Satan, or one of the angels of Satan, one of the fallen angels. And the father of Jacob was Isaac. I will tell you how Rebecca became impregnated with Esau when we speak again on Monday. My name is Chief Strongblood. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son, the diaspora machismo. Talk to you soon.